Hello everyone, I'm Professor Geek. Welcome back to the channel. This is some news that came out some point last week or whatever. I didn't think I was going to make a video on it, but then I got to thinking about something that I don't hear other people saying, which I think is important. And this has to do with the upcoming Masters of the Universe Revolutions, or He-Man Revolutions, whatever it's called. Kevin Smith's next chance to spit on everything great about the He-Man franchise. And the stories come out where he's promised you He-Man will be in every episode of Revolutions. So, other people have rightly pointed out, how could we even believe you? Aren't you the guy that told us that the Revelations was all about He-Man and that it was a lie? Clownfish didn't know what they were talking about when they said it was just about Teela. He blatantly, flat out lied. Never apologized for it, justified it the whole time. Well, I had to do this. He's never apologized for it. So by that logic alone, as others have pointed out, we have no reason to believe you that He-Man's in every episode of Revolutions. People have rightly pointed out. Now, other people have mentioned too, or some of the same people have mentioned too, that probably it's right. He-Man will probably be in every episode. Just because would he have the audacity to do that again? His reputation took a real hit and a real blow. Would he really have the cojones to do it again? So my point, first of all, is it does not matter. It doesn't matter. The fact that the fact that he thinks if he can convince us that He-Man will actually be in every episode of Revolutions, that we'll somehow care about it, that's pretty audacious of him. Did he even understand why people didn't like Revelations? It wasn't a proper take on He-Man or the He-Man universe. Revolutions is in the same continuity. It's in the same universe. And see, I want to say he's crazy for thinking that we would even give that a chance. But I've got to take into account the fan addicts, the people who just won't be able to say, no, gotta try it out. This happened with Revelations, right? People were telling you, we were telling you. I was one of the ones that told you, guys, that trailer that you think, oh, that trailer looks really cool, though. I said, guys, everything in that trailer is from the first episode. I guarantee you it's from the first episode. And then everything else is going to look like all the other garbage images that are coming out. You don't know that. Give it a chance. Are the people who agreed with me, well, yeah, but I feel like I kind of got to watch it, though, just to see. And because of that, the numbers for He-Man Revelations was way up there, more than it should be. Yes, it was rightly thumbs down sanctioned on Netflix, but as Kevin Smith himself pointed out, that's good for the show. People were giving it attention. People were outraging, giving it attention. I'm making this video now, still a while before the series comes out, because I just want to have it on record. This is predicted. I guarantee you this is what's going to happen. They are trying. They're going to try their best to woo fans again, right? To try and get people to give this show a chance. A couple things about that. First of all, let's just say, alternate universe, that this was possible. That this He-Man Revolutions or whatever, or Master Universe Revolutions, I forgot which one it's called, is amazing. It's actually true blue to the He-Man and everything like that, and that comes out. That's still not worth watching it. The success, any success of Revolutions is going to validate and legitimize Revelations. That's how that works. People don't understand this today. Well, I hated what they did with Spider-Man Far From Home. No Way Home was actually pretty good. The success of No Way Home validates Endgame, Captain Marvel, all of the garbage that they're doing in the universe right now. People, oh no, but my headcanon, I don't screw your headcanon, okay? That's not how the world works. But it's just this excuse people use so they can just go watch the next thing. It's a mantra on my channel lately about people just unable to say no. So let's just say that it's actually good, or it's got good parts to it, or it's actually not as bad as people, whatever. It doesn't matter. Do not support this. Kevin Smith does not deserve your support anymore. People just can't, I can't fathom not watching something else, So there's that problem. Then, though, we know more than likely they're going to try to sell you on this idea of this series even if He-Man's in every episode or whatever, it's still going to be the same woke nonsense, privileging agenda over story, not making the proper decisions that should be made for these characters in this universe. That's what Revelations was. Revolutions is in the same universe. You can't go back and fix that. I don't understand this nonsense. Like, people saying, man, Stranger Things Season 4, it's great. It really just fixed all the ways Season 3 went wrong. It takes place after Season 3, with the characters that just did everything they did in Season 3. I don't care how amazing it is. I'm not spending any more time in that universe because, again, you squeeing about Season 4 validates and justifies everything they did in Season 3. People just don't see that. It drives me crazy. So they're going to try to sell you on this idea. They're going to try to pretend that everything's fine now. They're doing it the way you want it. When the first trailer comes out, they are going to pull out all the possible stops for this trailer. Even more so than they did last time, because they were really pulling out the stops last time. You know, the leak was out there that this show was going to be Teela's and not He-Man's, and people were upset about that. Well, it was too late to change that, so they just went ahead and tried to smash a trailer together that duped you, and duped a lot of you, because I was reading the comments on my videos. Well, you know, how do you know? And we got to watch it to see. I remember reading your idiot comments. So they duped you last time. They're going to have to pull out all the more stops this time. This is like the second time The Boy Cries Wolf. People still went to see, but they're a little dubious, so the boy had to cry even more passionately and vehemently, and like, oh no, let me scream in terror because there really is a wolf here, you know, if you know that story. That's what they're doing. This is the second time Kevin Smith is crying wolf here, so to speak, you know, with the analogy here, and trying to get you to believe that this show is going to be worth anything and that you should go see it. Again, you should realize it doesn't matter what good you do with it. It's not worth it. It's in the same continuity, but a lot of people are weak enough to be sold onto that. So they are going to put out a trailer that is going to be the most epic trailer you can imagine. That's what I'm predicting right now. They are going to try their best. They might even throw in some kind of anti-woke lines in the trailer. I don't know about this or not, but I wouldn't be surprised if they really threw in a few things in the trailer that really tried to make you think, hey, they've learned their lesson, you know, that this time for sure they're going to do it. And when the trailer comes out, we're going to see people squeeing all over the place. I'm going to see comments on this video, on older videos of my He-Man videos from back in the day, the Revelation stuff. I'll get those. My favorite are the comments that come. I'll get comments on this video probably. This video didn't age very well, which is their way of saying you were wrong. The Batman was awesome. The Witcher series is awesome. No, they both suck. Age well? What are you talking about? But so we're going to see that. We're going to see people, you know, it's going to be the wave, the end thing to do when this trailer releases is to have hope. To have hope. Hey, you can't be black-pilled all the time. Let's be cautiously optimistic about this. All the stupid watchwords and phrases that they say to try to justify anything to let it be okay for them to watch this nonsense. And I mean, they can do whatever they want. You know, you watch whatever you want. No one's going to come to your house and stop you. But they desperately want your approval, other people's approval. They want the internet's approval. They want whatever version of the fandom menace that franchise has. They want that fandom's approval for them to go watch this. So then they get to talk about it, and then they get, you know, all that nonsense. So that's what's going to happen. The trailer's going to come out. It's going to be epic as they can possibly make it, which will be a lie. And then people are going to, you know, I got to give it a chance. And that opening episode is going to have, you know, huge numbers and all of this nonsense. That's my prediction. I would love to live in a world where people just blatantly ignore Kevin Smith, anything he does now. I would love to live in a world like that because he spit in your face, lied to you bold-faced, then spit in your face with the series, refused to admit he was wrong in any way, shape, or form, and expects you to come back and see his next offering. The sad thing is, many of you will. It's pathetic. Pathetic. So I'd love to live in a world where people just ignored him, where he just fizzled out into irrelevance. That'd be wonderful. Fortunately, it's not going to happen, so I'm just doing what little bit I can to call attention and to dissuade people from the nonsense. Do not watch this show. It's not He-Man. Go back and watch the Filmation He-Man. Yes, that remake in 2010 or 12ish or whatever was a decent reboot. But nothing holds the charm that the Filmation He-Man has. And there are other, you know, there are wonderful comics that have been done. There are, you know, you got the reboot, the one where he goes into the future and, you know, it's sort of a sci-fi one. It's not horrible. It's a fun little interesting take on it. You know, it's not a canon move, you know, for the series necessarily, but it's a fun take. There are plenty of He-Man. There's plenty of He-Man content out there for you to take in. But it's not always going to be the relevant new hashtag that you get to chime in and feel like you're part of a community because you're talking about it and all that nonsense. But, you know, grow up and get a little discernment and stop needing that. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. I'll be back with more content later, more reviews. I've got some more anime reviews to do here soon, probably record another one tomorrow. But till next time, keep enjoying and digging deeper into the true hero stories you love. Thanks for watching.